This podcast relates to QuickBooks Project 9.1 Tuscany Landscapes, which involves a sole proprietorship. And the first step, task 1, is to set up a new company. So with the QuickBooks open, we go to create a new company. And we click on that. And you will see that it opens a wizard to get started, because this does it through an interview process. So we'll start the interview. And we begin with the company name, and we put our own name in here, and then add to that project 9.1 Tuscany Landscapes. We use exactly the same title for the legal name, put our own name in, David Hopcroft. Right, your name is put in at this point so that we can identify whose files belong to who. And we are Project 9.1 Tuscany Landscapes. The tax ID, which is given here in your book, 314-14-7878. And the address, all these are in the books. This is just a matter of filling in the information that you've already been given. The city is Bayshore. State, California. Whoops, let's go back to that. The state, California. The zip, 94326. The email, we will use the college address here, fscj.edu. And the industry, which is going to go in a minute. Right, we don't have a website, so we will go next. So we're selecting the industry, and we will select lawn care or landscaping. We go to the next, the company type. We select a sole proprietor. The first month of the fiscal year in a minute, so let's go to next. My fiscal year starts in January, that's fine. Next. And do we need an administrative password? No, we're not going to put a password in. So we then have to choose a file name, and I'm going to call it David Hopcroft Project 9.1. I don't need to put the Tuscany Landscapes in. We can delete that, and you can see this is going into the company files. We could of course save it elsewhere, but we'll leave it at that for the moment. That will be the default, so we will save that. What it is now doing is actually creating the new company files, and so we have a pause for a while it does that. And as soon as it's created a new company file, we can continue with the interview. So we now have to customize for the business. So we will go to next. What do? We are providing services. Next. Do we charge sale tax? No, we're not doing sales tax. Do we want estimates? No, we are not going to do estimates. Next, do we want sales receipts? Yes, we do. Do we want billing statements? Yes. Do we want invoices? Yes. We are. Progress billing or progress invoicing? No, we are going to check that. Track the bills we owe? Yes. Print checks? I print checks, yes. And next. Do we accept credit cards? I don't, and I don't plan to. This will stop a lot of annoying adverts coming up, actually. Do we want to track time? Yes. Do we have employees? No. It's a sole proprietor here. Multiple currencies? No. A start date in a minute. Right, the start date is going to be the 1st of January 2014. So we are going to use the 1st of... Right, we're just going to move this up. Here we go. January the 1st, 2014. Next, do we want to add a bank account? Yes, we do, and the name, we give it our name and call it checking. So, David Hopcroft checking. We're not interested in the bank account number. It was opened on or after the 1st of January 2014. And next, do we want to add another one? No. The recommended accounts. Yes, we will use the recommended accounts. And if we click finish, we now have our company. Let's turn off these pop-up messages. We are not interested in those. We are going to start working. We're not interested in viewing the workload there. And now we are going to go to company. This is the last bit of the setup. Company information. And the income tax form used. It should be 1040 sole proprietor. That's down there, so that's okay. And that's the first part.